Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Very excited for our next conversation. We're now going to be joined by New Orleans Saints quarterback Tyler Shough here on the show. Tyler, man, we truly appreciate the time. Hope you're doing well.
Appreciate you guys, man. Excited to be here with you.
All right, so we've got a couple of questions off the top before we get to all the boring football stuff, and it's kind of just the way the show goes here. So since you've been drafted, we've been trying to figure out which tagline kind of that we want to throw to your name, and we've got a couple of options, and I want you to choose the best one, okay? So We've got Shuck if you buck. We've got if you don't give a damn, we don't give a shuck. We've also got get shucked up, get shucked up. So of those three options, which one should we go with for Tyler Shough?
Oh, man. What was that third one? You broke up a little bit.
Get shucked up, get shucked up.
Okay.
Or you could choose your own, really.
Yeah, or you can choose your own. I just feel like, that's the three that we've been trying to, throw out there and see which one sticks.
I think shuck around and find out is pretty good that I've seen.
I like that.
And I like the second one. Shuck if you buck.
Oh yeah, shuck if you buck.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's Alondra, so that one wins. All right, well done, well done.
Tyler, what's up, man? It's Matt Flynn. Me and Jake like to ask kind of the young bucks a lot of question here. This one specific question to get a vibe check from you on your football movie knowledge, and we want to know: have you ever seen the movie Varsity Blues?
Varsity Blues. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that movie since I was probably, I don't know, middle school, so I couldn't give you any knowledge.
No, but you've seen it.
You've seen it.
I've seen it, yeah.
All right.
I'm not like remember that I couldn't quote the whole thing. So
That's okay.
Don't fucking don't quote me on anything right now as far as like, hey, what did this guy say?
No. You've seen it.
That's all that
passing
matters.
The test.
You win.
Yeah. I just remember the guy with the cowboy hat and the cutoff tee. It's like a small Texas town. That's the majority of the plot that I got to live out.
You're doing better than most people have ever done in that question, Tyler. So well done.
Yeah, very well done. All right, Tyler. Look, so since you've been to New Orleans, obviously what a wild ride the first year was. But let's talk about, before we get kind of the football, let's just talk about your experience here in Louisiana in general. There's I don't think you should write a book basically on how to go to a team and totally immerse yourself in the culture and really just gain the favor of the fan base. Everything from going out to local restaurants to Mardi Gras to even this past weekend with the bananas. I saw that touchdown pass and the dance. Well done. But how has your first year just in the state of Louisiana been for you?
I mean, it's been such a blessing because you come here and you don't really know much about a lot of the cultures, a lot of the, what goes on, the music, what's important to people. And I think it was, what helped me out throughout my college career was going to different places, meeting new people, having to really kind of be genuine and earn everybody's respect. But you can't do that, right away. It's got to come naturally through time. And I still have to do that. I've only played half a season, if that. So my mindset is, we got so much more to go. And, but yeah, I've loved it here. I think it's like the people here are what make it. I think that's why everyone stays here. I think everyone I've talked to, you're either from here or you moved here and you haven't left. And it's such a cool kind of environment to be in. So I'm just excited to kind of continue to grow and see what we can do.
Tyler, kind of walk us through last year, and you and I, we caught up over on NFL radio, during training camp, and you're still in a position battle, and it was a 3-person battle at that time. And, like you mentioned, like you played half a season, you sat behind Spencer, and then when it was your turn, you go in and certainly elevated the play of those around you. But for you, like when you're sitting there and you're waiting for your turn, what was your process to make sure that you were ready when your number was called?
Yeah, I wanted to treat it, every day the same. And my process, I was really intentional about not, making it bigger than it was whenever I got my opportunity. I wanted to make sure my process was dialed from a preparation standpoint. When I got into practice, I was treating the scout team, I was treating every single rep like I was in the game, and it made the game a little bit slower over time. And I'm still going to make mistakes, and I made a bunch of mistakes. And but I feel like for me, I feel like I can continue to learn, and I want to keep that same mindset. And whenever I first talked to you last, you're still just trying to remember the playbook and learn the plays. It's a brand new offense for everybody and a lot of unknowns. So you kind of have to give yourself some grace and understand it's, how do you get to where you want to go in the long run? And, talking to Drew Brees was really big for me because he had a unique experience in San Diego before he even got to the Saints. And he wasn't even Drew Brees as we know and love that first year or the second year. And it was, I think, a culmination of overtime. And it's really cool to I think we put a lot of pressure on young players and draft picks and free agent signees and all these guys. And I think over time you really want to have that long-term investment. I think the coaches understood that. And for my job is just kind of continue to grow and keep doing it.
Yeah, Tyler, let's talk about how you kind of grew as a quarterback and you learn. Like a lot of times you go into a situation, there's always like a much older veteran quarterback that you can kind of pick the brain of and learn from. Well, you didn't really have that. You had Spencer Rattler as Bear, who's a second-year guy, but you do have experienced coaches around you that have played the position. You have Scott Tolzien as a quarterback coach, a former teammate of mine. You got Kellen Moore that's played a long time. So, like, how was just the quarterback room and just your exposure to the experience? And how do you think once you got there, how quickly did you kind of get to, like, all right, this is the NFL. It's a little bit different, but you get caught up to speed to the NFL game?
Yeah, I think it was really once I started getting to the preseason games and kind of got into practices and playing. Obviously, coming into the Saints, it was just kind of a three-way quarterback battle. So those reps are split into thirds, and it takes a little bit whenever there's nothing like getting actual reps to go out and continue to learn and get better with. And but for me, it was great because those guys are awesome. Like, it was such a fun experience to be able to compete with them continually throughout the season. Back up and learn from Spencer. Have those roles switch, and just how that dynamic worked was really great. So it's definitely not an easy situation if you look at it from the outside, but it made it worth it and a lot of fun whenever you're kind of going through a season that is not necessarily a Super Bowl run and what we want it to look like, but how we can kind of shift our focus on continually getting better and how we can climb in that aspect. And I was really grateful for those guys.
Did you ever have, like, whether it's practice or a game, did you ever have like a welcome to the NFL type moment? Like I remember my rookie year, it was in an OTA practice. Charles Woodson picked me off 3 times. Because he wasn't where like he was supposed to be as a curl flat defender. He was like reading my eyes and he was reading I was like, he's not supposed to be there to pick me off. I was like, this is a little bit different game than I'm used to. Did you ever have like that type of welcome to the NFL moment?
Yeah, I think in practice there was definitely an aspect of like, okay, you definitely, it's like a 1A, 2A read. There's not really, you barely have 3 seconds to throw. So it was, I remember like having Chase and Cam Jordan just in scout team, like, you better know what you're going with the ball pre-snap because you can't get caught with it in your hands that much. And that was a practice one. And then in the NFL, I think my first start against the Rams, one of their elite pass rushers came off the edge scot-free and just clocked me right in the jaw. Yeah, it was pretty rough because I got up a little woozy, but it was I couldn't feel my jaw for a little bit. That was not fun. But I was like, all right, these guys. It was kind of like, all right, you better know what you're doing. But it was good over time just to get your feet wet and get thrown in the fire that way.
Catching up with New Orleans Saints quarterback Tyler Shough here on OTB. You're right about that. It's like one of those situations, like it almost has to happen. I've told Matt mine before. We're playing against the Cowboys in the preseason. I'm starting out wide, and I'm motioning in, and we got like 30 ISO called, and I'm the fullback. And so I'm trying to find who the Mike backer is, and I'm motioning in, and I'm blocking for LaDainian Tomlinson. So, like, I can't screw this up as a rookie, right? And I'm motioning in, and I see Zach Thomas is the linebacker that I have to block who has a gold jacket now. And I'm like, First play, Tyler, first play of my NFL, like, career. And I'm like, okay, well, there's no easing into this, which I'm sure after your jaw stopped hurting and you can kind of think about that play, that's kind of what you thought. Like, all right, now we're here. Now I kind of know what to expect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you always want to get pops, especially coming in early in the game. That's what I was going against the Bucks at first. I was like, man, I remember watching these guys in the Super Bowl and Vita Vea and all these guys.
Yep.
I'm like, screw that. I'm about to go rip it. And it was just it was cool to kind of shift that focus. But yeah, like I said before, I think we kind of understood what we're capable of and what we kind of need to change and shift to get to where we want to go.
That was something that we've been talking about over the last, week or so since free agency opened. The New Orleans Saints have done a really nice job of adding to the offensive side of the football, right? I mean, Travis Etienne, David Edwards, Noah Fant. I mean, these are players that are certainly going to be a big part of the offense and some prime free agents here early in the free agent process. I know for you, as a young quarterback, you can appreciate the front office going out there and adding pieces to try to help that side of the football.
Yeah, I think, it's obviously really encouraging for me because those guys are elite level players and getting to know them as humans too. And it's been really cool because you kind of see their vision, you see the front office's plan, and, you love what they're doing. And, my job is to continue to get better and be the best quarterback I can be for the team and for those guys that are coming in and want to win and want to contribute. So I know we got a long way to go till football season comes, but I think the exciting part is that the plan that we have in place, the process that we're kind of going through to get there, and it's going to be a process. I don't think, it's going to be an immediate, oh my goodness, like first, half of the season, first game, whatever it's going to be. Like we figured it out, and I think that's kind of the thing I learned last year is that, the Patriots and the Seahawks were kind of counted out a little bit in the beginning of the season. A lot of those teams are, how do you kind of stay in the fight? So I think that's kind of our mission going forward to see how we can kind of keep getting better.
Tell me a little bit about your offense that you're running there now. I know you have a different. Kellen Moore's not the offensive coordinator; he's your head coach, of course. But I mean, it is probably mostly his offense. So, tell me about the offense. How comfortable were you from a terminology standpoint, from a footwork standpoint? Like, what are the things that you are asked to do? Is it do you have a lot of freedom in pre-snap checks, audibles? Do you control the pass protections? Like, what kind of influence does a quarterback have each and every play in this Kellen Moore offense?
Yeah, no, Kellen calls it. So it's his offense. He calls it as well. He builds it, and I think for me it's brand new. Whenever you learn a new offense, everyone has their own unique language, and you're kind of coming into it last year. But I think the exciting part is having that year under your belt of like you're not having to think twice about what the play is and what we're trying to get done here, and you kind of start to build a bigger picture of what we like certain stuff against certain looks. And I think that's the constant battle as a quarterback is how much do you put on somebody's plate, how much do you just let them play fast, you try and get in the right play, and that's what we're trying to constantly figure out, and my job to continue to grow and get better with. But I think they've done a really good job of putting a lot on my plate and giving me the keys to the car a little bit. But also there's certain times the NFL defenses are so good that you sometimes you got to go out there and run it and rep it and have some peer progression stuff. But I've really enjoyed just kind of having that role, and I think they've done a good job of enabling a lot of the guys, and myself included, just to step up into that leadership role. And that's something I really want to continue to do is master that and master the offense.
All right, Tyler. So I have been on Mardi Gras floats with a lot of different quarterbacks. The guy sitting to my left, Matt Flynn, Bobby Hebert, Drew Brees. I saw video of you. There's something about you quarterbacks that when you get on a Mardi Gras float, it's like you think people are going to question, I think, your arm talent if you don't throw them the bead as fast as you possibly can. Was that your mindset? Because let me tell you something. This guy to my left, he was throwing two-seam fastballs to everybody the entire parade time. He never let up. I think it's a quarterback thing.
It was that, and I had probably a few too many beers.
There it is. That's the problem.
I had the foam footballs, and everyone's screaming at you. I'm like, all right, then, like, you want it. Wow. And then
That's right.
I don't know. I mean, it was such a great time. I mean, I hardly remember that moment, but it was just an unbelievable experience. My favorite part was just like how many people were just coming to the streets, coming together to just have like a good time and celebrate. And I was like, man, they do this every year. This is amazing. I can't believe, hopefully when you have some future team success down the line and, what that could potentially look like. But yeah, I'll definitely have to maybe get on the flow with Matt Flynn and the guys and see if we can take a few heads off.
Yeah, that's right. I'm watching you do it here. We just showed the clip of you on that float. A little shouldery on your mechanics with the bees. I just got to let you know that. A little shouldery. Maybe it was the beers talking. Let me ask you this. So what are you looking forward to most going into your second year? Like that's always kind of the year that we look at quarterbacks. Like there's usually a big jump because you kind of go from what you just said, like with an offense, you're trying to learn the terminology. It's more memorization at that point rather than like knowing the language fluently of an offense. So you got to be fired up to be kind of going into your second year in a system, but just from anything, from personnel standpoint, the moves they made in the free agency, or just getting back into practice. Like, what are you most excited about going into your second year?
I'm really just excited to kind of get back with all the guys and like you said, kind of, know what it looks like from the standpoint of how can we continue to kind of grow in the offense? What do we want to change? And then for me, like going into it, you don't even know what an NFL practice looks like or what the reps are going to look like or let alone where you even park at the stadium or where your locker is. And it's just like there's so much where you're kind of like, oh man, I don't know. And then you kind of start getting your rhythm and you start getting a routine. And I think that was the biggest thing for me was having that routine set and now kind of going into this off season. I really wanted to be intentional and have a plan about, my process of getting better because, and that included staying here in New Orleans and doing everything I can to be here and be around all the guys.
All right, there he is, Saints quarterback Tyler Shough, good enough to join us here on OTB. Tyler, before we let you go, congratulations on becoming a dad. That is awesome, man. I know you were super fired up for that. There's literally, as I was telling you the other day, there's not a better feeling in the world. So congratulations on a healthy baby. Looks like mama's healthy as well. We saw the pictures at the Savannah Bananas game. That looked awesome. So congratulations, brother.
Appreciate you guys. No, it's been awesome. Mom's been killing it. You can't do some of those fun events without her kind of taking the load as much as you guys know as father. So it's been great. It's kind of been nice being in the off season as well. Kind of get to see at least be up for a lot of those night stuff. I'm sure my wife would disagree with me as far as how much I'm up because she's probably up a little bit more. But
that's right.
It's been good though. I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, man. Hey, look forward to seeing you down there for training camp for sure. Best of luck in everything, man. Best of luck in the upcoming season. We'll catch up again soon.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks you. Out. Saints quarterback Tyler Shough, good enough to join us here again on OTB. Mm-hmm. You quarterbacks, man. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there. Mm-hmm. Can't help yourself.
Hey, good for Tyler though. Taking a little bit of credit for the late night stuff with the babies. Got to take a little credit.
Can't take it all because we know. We'd have called you out. No, I really appreciate that. And look, full disclosure, like he has been great about coming on. We had a couple of different times it was scheduled, and he had things pop up, like having a child. So we certainly appreciate. He's been great to work with, and looking forward to going down to New Orleans. It's going to be one of our training camp stops, and so look forward to kind of just being there and now being his team.
Yeah,
that's so important.
Taking every rep instead of a third of the reps, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, there's a memorization thing when you learn new offenses. Like it's a memorized thing. It's like you learning a different language. Like, okay, that is what this word means in the language that I know better. Like, so it's once you learn, you're fluent in it. Man, the jump for him, I can't wait to see it. And dude, what a guy.
Yep,
bro, dude.
I like that he was not running away from our dumb questions.
No, nope.
He was all in. I felt bad. He was like, man, I've seen it, but I can't like really quote her. And then we're like, no. You've seen the movie.
That's it. End it.
All you have to do.
It's perfect.
And Alondra, congratulations. Shuck if you buck. That's the one that you've been on day one.
Yep. And shuck around and find out.
He came up with that one. Or somebody, he probably heard it somewhere. But I like that one too. Shuck around and find out.
That's good. All right, we're going to take a break, kind of recap, what we just talked about with Tyler Shough and a couple other things as we get ready to close out today somewhat because we went 20 minutes with Tyler Shough, so we appreciate his time there. More OTB when we come back live from the Reds King studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com. GCOPnet.com. Yeah, you know me. Go to Gulf Coast Office Products, the leader in office technology, right? If you need a document, you need it now. You don't need it 10 minutes from now. You don't need it 20 minutes from now. You certainly don't need it tomorrow. You need it right now. And so the best part about GCOP is like they're massive, right? They are a huge company, multiple locations, but you get the customer service of a mom and pop. Like that's the best part about it. So all the latest technology, you got it. But the customer service of who I call is who fixes the issue. You get that as well. It's truly the best of both worlds. GCOPnet.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products. Yeah, their technology is the best, and they're shipping technology and printers and copiers and scanners all over the country. But they are Louisiana born right here. And what sets them apart from everybody else, it's not only their tech, it's their award-winning local service team. Because when your office goes down, the worst thing that can happen is you got to get on the phone and wait hours before it gets back up and running. Gulf Coast Office Products get you back. GCOPnet.com.
Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Presented by Hood Dental.
Good pull. Hadn't heard this one in a long time. This came from your pops, though.
People forget about Brandy.
This came from your dad.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
This was all me right here.
Katie has fallen into like a Brandy Monica, like
she'll
start playing
the
some of
Boy
them
Is
a little
Mine.
bit. Well, yeah, that it starts with that, and then it goes to like their individual hits, and so it's always a good pull. Well done. What a show.
Sister of
Also
Ray
well
J?
done.
Or who's she?
Yeah, Brandy, yeah.
Ray J.
Yeah. Made famous with Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
On the comeback tour.
Yeah, the comeback tour.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm glad that you got that.
Yeah, I got it.
What?
What were you saying?
I don't remember.
What a show.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Oh, yeah, what a show.
I was
Yep.
just telling Haldane in the hallway.
Yeah.
He's like, how's the show been? I was like, well, a couple things have happened.
A couple things.
Doc almost
Doc
died.
nearly died.
Oh, I forgot about Doc dying.
Coach Mulkey got emotional, which was incredible.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yep.
even get a chance to talk about that, talking about Flau'jae. Shuck, if you buck had,
He had
choice word to say, which we
a
appreciate.
shuck bomb.
Yeah, means you're
A
comfortable
little
with
bit
it,
of a shuck bomb, which is awesome.
Yep.
That he just kept rolling with it. Totally natural. He's seen Varsity Blues. Thank you. We got one.
We love that.
We got a keeper.
Oh, and he nailed the cowboy hat.
He
part, So
did.
like, he's seen
You
it.
know,
He's like the
he's
midriff
actually
cowboy
seen it.
hat. I felt
Yeah.
bad that like he thought we were like going to quiz him. We're like,
No.
No, bro.
It's
You answered
if
it.
You've seen
You
it.
nailed
Yes,
You're
you
it.
have.
solidified. Yeah.
You nailed it.
He did text me and say best questions I've ever had.
Hell yeah.
Bingo. He also said
We're
that
so
he had
good.
so many beers he barely remembers being
Yes,
on the float.
that
So
was
like,
awesome.
you want to
What a
ingratiate
bro.
yourself to a community,
Yeah.
to a state. My God,
That was so endearing.
make it look like. Let's just go ahead and sign him at a 7-8 year, $1 billion contract.
Yeah. Give
right
him
now.
a Billy.
Billion.
A
Yeah,
billion.
give him a Billy.
Why not?
I do love the Coach Kim Mulkey thing though, because you can just see like throughout the years how much love her and Flau'jae have for each other.
Yeah.
And she's totally right. The program and the school in general is gonna miss Flau'jae. Like she is a staple for LSU women's basketball, as big as Angel Reese was for whatever reason. Like whether you loved or hated Angel Reese, she was still
A brand.
she was a
she's
brand.
built her brand.
Flau'jae
amazingly.
is just straight up lovable.
Yeah,
Like
and the game, to your point
Yeah.
too, is big right now.
Right.
Like, and they're finally getting like some love for that.
right.
Well, it's her first 4-year player
Yeah.
at LSU. Flau'jae was a freshman on the national championship team. So this is Kim's first 4-year player.
Like y'all probably didn't have basketball was down bad when y'all were in school.
Oh,
So when you were at LSU,
the Nikki Fargas years
Yeah.
were bleak.
so like so Flynn and I, like, we were spoiled. They
Yeah.
went to the Final Four
Yeah.
every year we were in school. So like it was Simone Augustus, Sylvia Fowles.
Yeah.
They were incredible, like statues.
Right.
Obviously, like Simone's one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
But like for Flau'jae to stay 4 years, like she's in that realm for me. Like she might not end up with the individual awards, but like what she's meant to this program, what she's done for this program, to stay here when very easily you can, hey, I'm gonna put myself in the portal. I'm gonna see what the market says.
Yeah.
Like never did that, and you could just like for a coach to get that emotional, that typically doesn't get emotional,
Right.
Coach Mulkey, like she's pretty, straightforward. you can tell what that player means to this program.
Yeah, but you can also, like, just the way she coaches and, like, how passionate she gets. People can call it angry and, like, screaming or whatever, but, like, that's just passion.
Yeah.
You know, and she has, like, that same passion for her players, and she very clearly had it for Flau'jae the entire time she was here.
Mm-hmm.
When they won the Natty, they, like, jumped into each other's
Yeah,
arms.
right.
Like,
She demands a lot from Flau'jae as well,
Yeah.
which is like the ultimate sign of
leadership.
respect.
Yeah.
Yes.
When she was talking about her and emotional about her being her last game and what she's meant, and I hope people heard that.
Yes.
And she said, "Man, I hope y'all repost this and what about going and watching that moment."
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I'm like, man, like, there's nothing that I can do here, we can do here for like to follow up this in like in a way that is. I want you to like expand on that because like you just said it perfectly. You know what I mean? So it's like, oof, that was awesome. And
But it was
she's
really two different
incredible.
times.
Huh?
She went
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
it and
she
got
went
tripped
back.
up again.
Yeah.
As somebody, and you and I have been a part of multiple teams, we've had multiple head coaches. We'll go from Nick Saban to Les Miles, for me, Norv Turner and John Fox. And you could go the same ones with, Mike McCarthy and what he meant to you, Les, Nick, whatever. Like, we know that doesn't just happen. Like, there's trials, there's tribulations, there's things you've gone through together to get to that point, to have that kind of love for your player or for your coach. And not every player-coach relationship is like that. Doesn't mean you don't like the person. Like, I saw John Fox at the Combine. I was like, hey, Foxy, what's up, brother? It's a quick conversation. Like, me and Norv, we talk all the time.
Yep.
Like, me and Coach Saban, if I see him, like, a man changed my life, I'm going to say hello. I named Memphis Miles after Coach Miles. Like, so every relationship's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
But, like, it's very cool to hear a legend like Kim Mulkey talk about another legendary player and what they mean to each other.
And it's not even like the on the court performance. I don't think that why Kim Mulkey feels that way about it. It probably has a lot to do with it, but the respect that they have for each other, certainly. But think about this day and age with college athletics.
Yeah.
How many people are staying an entire career? Like she said it 2 months ago. She's like, it's hard to, my timing of teaching my student athletes is different. Like used to, I could take my time and build them slowly, but most of the times I only get girls for a year, maybe 2 years. But like for one person to be such a big impact on your program, the university, and be such a shining light for that, and do it in such in a great way. Like a lot of people shine a light, but it's not the best light.
Yeah.
Right.
This has all been positive and like a great example of how to like positively build your brand and be like the face of a program.
Yeah.
And so like, there's going to be some extra emotion when that coach talks about that because it's different. What she did is different than what most people are doing in college athletics now, which is a special thing. So go celebrate her.
Go buy some tickets.
Go buy some tickets.
Pack out the EMAC.
And I think fans will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were going to anyways.
Yeah,
That program.
I mean, for sure.
People get so excited to go watch this team play. So
Yeah.
And I know Friday at 5, like Coach said, unfortunately, the timing of that, it's not easy, certainly to get there for tip. So try to get there when you can. But like she said, Sunday, there's no excuses.
What's rule number 1?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
No excuses. Play like a champion. Be there.
Yeah, I thought rule number 1 was
Fight
don't talk
Club.
about Fight Club.
Well, it's rule number 1 in Wedding Crashers.
True.
Clear eyes, full hearts can't
And if you're
lose.
wondering like why we don't have baseball
left.
on Sunday, remember it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series with Oklahoma. So
I knew that.
So Sunday
Yeah.
you're not gonna have an excuse. Like go be in the PMAC.
Mm-hmm.
Go be in the number. And Coach can't put her cart before the horse, but we can. You're a 51.5 point favorite. They're gonna play on Sunday. So
I know. I appreciate she's like, if we're fortunate
yeah.
enough to play on Sunday. It's like,
go support them.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Marler just texted me.
What?
He said that's rule number 76, idiot.
You got
My
it
bad.
wrong.
On me. There's a rule
Okay,
number
whatever, nerd.
1. Nerd.
Nerd alert.
Dork.
Oh, you just heard him. All right, we'll take a break. But
He's about
yeah,
to text me now.
awesome show.
Why'd
It's
you
been a
say
lot
that?
of fun, man. Outside of Doc like almost dying, it just added to the lore of the show. But
But that was a
outside
perfect
of
lead
that,
up. It was like
it was.
boom, boom,
Yep.
boom.
It was. It threw us off.
Really don't know what to
Legendary.
expect around here.
It threw us off.
Ever.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB. Of course, our Wednesday shows also brought to you by Hood Dental Care. HoodDentalCare.com. HoodDentalCare.com. More when we jump back here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, if you've been thinking about upgrading your backyard, well, now is the time to get in touch with Russell Pool Company. Russell Pool Company designs and builds custom pools that turn your outdoor space into something special. So whether you're looking for a brand new pool, a full backyard transformation, or upgrades to your current setup, their team handles it. You just looked up the rules.
Yeah.
With quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. From design to completion, they make the process easy so you can enjoy more relaxing time and less time worrying. Get started on your dream backyard today at russellpools.com.
Yeah, and whether it's like resort style or you want something really extravagant, some fire features, a hot tub, whatever it is, yeah, they can do all that. But they can also do a simple pool to meet whatever that budget is that you want. So Russell Pool's the name you think of when it comes to custom pools, and the best to work with. Landscape architects on staff, so you don't have to outsource that. They have everything, and they are the best. When you think of the highest quality pools in Louisiana, it is Russell Pools. RussellPools.com.
Say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name.
Off the bench. Presented by Hood Dental.
Baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Better say my name. Other day, I would call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every
Hot take?
word is a
I like Destiny's Child better than I like Beyonce.
Both have their place.
Yeah, both have their place
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, and Beyonce is a part of Destiny's Child, so it's not slander. I just prefer them all together
Yeah.
as an individual.
They got some bangers.
Like this one.
All right. Well, is there another artist that you feel the same about? You enjoy their
Ooh.
original band than their solo career?
I mean, Genesis and Phil Collins is maybe a comp.
I know you like JT, so you're not going to go and
No.
Ooh.
No, I like
Even though-
JT better.
I mean,
NSYNC had some bangers. Had some bangers.
Yeah, but I think JT has more.
Different style.
Yeah.
A different
what I
style.
didn't realize recently was Crazy Train is not Black Sabbath. It's just Ozzy.
So
It's just
I was
Yeah.
explaining this to Victoria the other day. I think Ozzy's best hits are without Black Sabbath.
I strongly disagree.
Really?
Okay.
My son's on a
That's
Crazy
good
Train
combo
kick
because they're
right
both
now.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Beyonce and Destiny's Child. Just thought.
But then it is a good
too.
comp. Yeah.
Look at you.
Not a big deal. I just don't know the new music. Paul McCartney had a good album, or he had a couple of nice little songs. Obviously, Beatles Away. I mean,
Yeah.
Beatles, but-
Yeah, the Beatles.
I mean, you're not going to top that.
You're not gonna top
Like
that.
even if McCartney had a great solo career, it's not.
Greatest band of all time.
Who? Who?
Beatles.
No. No.
I say great. I mean, it might not be the best to you, but what they did at the time they did it was absolute greatness.
Yeah, them, the Rolling Stones, Elvis, like that time period. Like,
Just think about like
It would go
creating
crazy.
music. Like now creating music's different because there's only so many notes out there and there's only so many ways you can play the notes. But like they were just like inventing that stuff.
it was a great video game.
I was talking about I got corrected on the Wedding Crasher rules. Does
Yeah.
anybody here remember what rule number 1 is
No,
in Wedding Crashers?
I do not.
Taylor, Landry?
There's some. No, I don't.
No.
Never leave a fellow crasher behind.
There's some really good, like No Doubt Gwen is better in No Doubt than by herself. Bobby Brown, New Edition.
Ooh, God, New Edition's good. Like we might need to play some New Edition.
New Edition.
Totally
In love with
different.
you when we come
Totally
back.
different genre. But Darius Rucker.
You think he's
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the
and
yeah,
then
Hootie and the
Darius.
Blowfish.
I like Hootie though.
Yeah, I like
I'm
Hootie.
I'm a Hootie guy.
Hootie is better than
Darius
him
had,
by
like-
himself. He had Wagon Wheels, not even
He
his
had,
song.
but he had a legit. he's
Hootie
had
and
a legit
Blowfish
rap.
was like real good.
Yeah, his biggest song was not his song. I get
Right.
it,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
He had some other bangers.
Are we Chris Cornell on Soundgarden or Audio Slave?
That's a tough
I'm
one.
Audio Slave.
I'm Audio
but
Slave.
I don't know. Like that is really hard for me
also like
because
Temple of the
Audio
Dog,
Slave
too.
has Temple of the Dog's great too,
So
but
he's-
like that's a tough one for me. But I think I'm gonna go Soundgarden.
Temple the Dog had
love-
two. Temple the Dog was awesome. Like they
Yeah.
had like two
Yeah.
popular
Yeah.
songs.
Audio Slave like was pre-game for me, so it's never going to be Shadow of the Sun.
I mean, our open for hour one is Audio Slave,
I love.
but I
Audio
think I'm
Slave.
gonna go.
You can't go wrong there.
I think I'm gonna go.
Darius Rucker's a good
Soundgarden.
one. I'm going Hootie.
Hootie.
I'm going Hootie and Blowfish.
Hootie's cover of Interstate Love Song is really good.
Yeah, Hootie's like
Let's play it.
it's R&B Wednesday, so that doesn't. We're gonna play New Edition, Still in Love with You when we come back, because that's Bobby Brown, and she brought that up. Bobby Brown was married to
Yep. Oh wait,
James
Bobby
Brown.
Whitney.
Whitney.
Whitney. I was going to say that. I actually knew that one.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hear what you said.
Your go-to is yep. We all know that. We're going to any games at the box this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out there.
All
At
three?
least Friday.
Are you going Friday?
I'm gonna go at least Friday.
Thursday might be
Probably
the vibe.
Saturday too.
My kids have an independent study day on Friday, like teacher conferences, I think.
Yeah.
So Friday or Thursday going into Friday might be the vibe. What are you laughing at?
Just the terms that schools, the independent study day. It's fine.
Well, they were telling me, somebody was telling me the other day that their kid had off school for parent-teacher conferences. Like,
Yeah.
what? That's never been a thing ever.
We did when I was young. We didn't do it much in high school, but like elementary and middle, we did. Or we got like a half a day, and then
Yep.
the back half was parent
I
teachers.
just didn't go to school because I was good at football, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Matt tells me.
I just like when they get a week off of school, and then the following Monday, it's like a teacher work day.
Yeah.
Well, teachers do get the week too, though.
Yeah, but
And then they come back and they're like easing into it,
but they,
getting their classroom ready.
yeah, and I
Slippery slope there, bud. I see the wheels turning.
I mean, it's private school guys. Yeah,
I feel you.
you know, let's go teach them.
I feel you.
Go learn.
I feel you. All right, we're gonna do this. God, this is like
no.
literally
Can we do it now?
so on time.
Can we do this
It's
now?
so on time.
I don't.
We're going to take a break on time because we've had such an eventful show today that I feel like there's going to be some good Ask the Bench questions. So on time, we're breaking. When we come back, we're answering your questions inside. I believe they call it Bayou 4 Chat. Nope. The artist formerly known as the
What?
Bayou 4 Chat. Right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Like, they're still on our squad. Like,
Yeah.
we got them.
Obviously.
We won the custody battle. When it's time to kick back, watch the game, and enjoy the moment, make it a Dos Equis moment. So whether you're hanging with friends, firing up the grill, or settling in for a full day of sports, Dos Equis always, always, always delivers that crisp, refreshing taste that always hits the spot. From the smooth, easy drinking lager to the rich amber, there is a Dos Equis for every kind of fan. So next time you're stocking up the cooler, don't overthink it. Just grab a Dos Equis. Dos Equis, stay thirsty, my friends, and always enjoy responsibly.
That's right. Dos Equis, the best beer around. If you're shucking, if you buck on a Mardi Gras float and drinking a few beers, maybe make it a Dos Equis. The best beer around. That Mexican lager, the Amber Especial, whatever. They have a beer for your taste. Make sure you go to the local grocery store, watering hole, convenience store, wherever it is. Make sure you're picking up some Dos Equis. Do it responsibly, but go for Dos.
Off the bench with Hester and Flynn. Presented by Hood Dental.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Always remember our friends over at Pala, P-A-L-A. PalaGroup.com is the website. And always remember they are hiring right now. And so you can go to that website, kind of check out the different careers that they have available. And it's 100% employee owned as well. So that's a huge selling point. Obviously, great team, great company, been in business since the 1970s. And so again, like we always say it with all of our great sponsors here, like when you're in business that long, you're doing everything the right way. So if you want to become a member, palagroup.com is the website, PALA group.com. All right, let's get to some of your questions. A little Ask the Bench here. Hashtag Ask the Bench. What is the worst pet name to be called? I'm guessing this is like
I don't like sugar.
sweetie, honey,
Yeah.
baby,
Sugar seems like old people to me.
sugar.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I don't like sweetie. Like when a waitress, like, you know, what do you have today, sweetie? I'm like, I'm 40 years old. I don't think sweetie.
I am not 8.
Yeah.
I think it is just depends on the confidence level the person says it with and the comfortability. If they're trying out a new pet name, usually it doesn't hit. Like
I
you're
mean,
trying out something. Like
I
even
don't-
if you say baby.
Yeah.
Like if you say it weird and unconfidently,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
I don't ever really call people pet names. Like, I feel gross saying it.
You don't, but people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess sweetie. Yeah, I don't love sweetie.
I hate sweetie. Hashtag Ask the Bench. What artist, dead or alive, would you want to be first row at?
Amy Winehouse.
Front row.
Front row at Amy Winehouse in like
I mean,
a little
like,
jazz club.
You know, obviously, like I'm a huge Elvis fan like that. I
I was-
love Kaleo. Like that would be awesome. Seeing them at Red Rocks would be even more awesome.
I was actually going to say Elvis, and I'm not nearly as big of an Elvis fan
Yeah.
as you, but like just the show he put on.
Be fun.
I'm going to get the lead out. I'm going Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I figured. Better Pearl Jam for you.
I've done Pearl Jam.
Oh, okay.
So
you've been on stage with Pearl Jam.
no, I didn't say crowd surf.
Something. Crowd surf. Yeah.
Yep.
It was something.
While Eddie Vedder wore a 10 jersey.
Yeah, we found the picture. Oh, well, like I found.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You did, yeah. Let's see. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Do y'all think QB1 or Lane had any crawfish yet? Lane's
Oh, yeah.
definitely had crawfish. He's done everything.
I don't know if Lane. I don't see Lane being somebody that peels crawfish. I really don't.
Chuck, though, he's also been here long enough to where like he's had it. Because I mean, he got
Oh yeah,
drafted in
Chuck
April.
definitely has.
He's had 2. This is his second crawfish season here.
Yep. So am I officially out? I'm not QB1 anymore.
I guess they were talking about LSU's QB1, Sam Levitt.
Oh, I thought
I thought they were talking about Shough.
I was thinking Tyler Shough too, but Levitt, I don't know. Levitt hasn't been here very long.
Oh, true. Well, if it's Shuck, and
Then
Lane,
definitely.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
I've seen Shuck, the crawfish. Ask the Bench. Hey, Matt, be very careful of any school teacher education criticism. Sincerely, Mr. Latso?
Latuso.
Latuso?
I know.
that's you.
Context.
I got a little too deep in that sentence, and I didn't mean that.
Who is that?
My second, I believe, my second born. Her teacher's Miss Latuso.
I thought you were about to say your second grade teacher. I was like, that's
No,
awesome.
my second child.
Okay,
Old Tuesday Lou.
I got you.
Love the teachers.
God, why is this kid
Matt's
jumping?
We were just making
Comments
fun.
don't reflect Tuzette's feelings.
That's right. We were also just talking about the amount of days off. A little different than back in my day.
Right.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Alondra Taylor, would you do Jake Brown's home run celebration with him?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Oh well, I don't know if I should actually.
Yeah, sure.
I'll
What do we call
My
that?
bad, y'all.
What do we call that?
Well,
The
but
celebration?
you hit the home run.
Oh, if I
selling?
hit the home run,
Yeah,
I'm
does that have a-
motorboating
does that have a
in.
name?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the motorboat.
Yeah.
It's
been around for
I thought it was the
years
other one.
now.
I thought it was
Or
the,
was
I
it
thought
the
it was the
other
leg
one?
up. The leg up.
Oh, are you talking about the crotch
crotch bump.
Yeah, the
bump.
crotch bump, the dong touch,
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know if
I'll do either one.
it's appropriate for me to do
Oh,
either.
what about the
but
dong dap?
Ooh,
Dong
dude,
dap is-
dong dap is elite. I'll do the
Yep.
dong dap. Jake, hit me up.
Dap and dongs.
Make it happen. I don't even have to play. I'll dress in uniform just in case he hits a homer, and I'll go out and be the selly guy.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. What player, dead or alive, would you want to play with? Ooh. Guy that's still alive, Mike Allstott. That's no longer with us, Jim Taylor.
Allstott's still ripped, by the way. Don't know if you've seen him recently.
If I'm going to sport I can play, Kat Osterman.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be your answer.
Yeah. Loved her.
Baller.
Yeah.
Baller.
Her,
Just
Jenny.
like Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Go Tommy's.
Oh, yeah.
.com,
Baller.
G-E-A-U-X,
Yo,
Tommy's
Tommy.
with a Y.com. You'll clearly see the difference. Go Tommy's.com, Tommy's Windows, Doors, and guess what? Also siding. Go check out the gallery of work they got on their website. You'll be blown away. Have Tommy and the team come out to your project. Go Tommy's.com. What was your answer?
I assume we're talking about football here. So,
Yeah, you don't play Tiddlywinks.
I mean, it would just be somebody to help me. Just Megatron. How about that?
That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great
Throw it up
answer.
to that guy.
Yeah. What was your answer, Tay-Tay?
Peyton Manning was my favorite player
Manning.
growing up, so I'll just go Peyton.
I'd like to play golf with Arnie Palmer. Alert, Arnie Palmer.
You
Oh,
did?
If we're doing a
like
if
it.
we're doing a different sport, I want to play pickup basketball with white chocolate. Jason Williams, if you don't know this, out there.
Did you see him getting
professor?
into it the
Loved
other
it.
day?
Oh,
it was
I
awesome.
loved it. Some guy was like effing around and he found out.
Some barstool guy was just chirping at him, and Jason Williams wasn't having it.
That's a great question, though. I like that one.
What a show.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Which of your friends has the most odd name? This feels very specific.
What?
I mean, probably me. If we're in this
Alondra.
room.
I
middle
only
name.
know one Alondra.
I don't have a middle name. Last name's Villarreal.
Blank space.
Yeah.
We love you. We thank you. What a show.
Go
Shout out to
America.
Doc for almost dying and staying with us. We love you, Doc.
Later.
Off the bench.
I didn't know. It was touch and go.
Yeah, it was tough.
Touch and go.
Like I said, thank God we were here.
Go to Rosses.com. When you go to the website, you'll find out which location is nearest you here in the Gulf Coast. Then once you do, you'll check out the weekly specials right there on your store's website. Then once you do, obviously, you go in and you'll be blown away. I mean, we love the local feel. I mean, they got crawfish right now. Like, they do everything local. But also, we love the ease of walking in and seeing the salad bar, the lunch bar, the breakfast bar, the sushi bar, the meals that are already made. All you do is pick them up and they're ready to go for you and your family. The sides that are right there as well. I mean, they just make it easy. They make it easy for dinner, for lunch, for breakfast, for hydration. My High, shout out for all the things local as well. Rouses.com.
Yeah, the locations are the best. They're clean. They are well kept together. They have amazing staff at each location that I've ever been to. So go to rousesmarket.com. You can go check out the local deals you have at the Rouses near you. Go check them out. Rouses.com.